it hits their chest and then they hit.
Hey, 2 minutes till broom's up.
And the excitement is evident from the side of the League City Legends, getting their chance going. We're live here from League City, getting ready for some Week 4 MLQ action. It's the League City Legends and the Kansas City Stampede. Both teams sitting at 0-3 overall right now. Both teams coming off a bit of a rocky start to their seasons. Not how they wanted it to go, but definitely looking to get some wins on the board today. We'll break all that down as well as playoff scenarios, maybe early in the season, but it's good to know what's at stake here. The Legends, of course, had a tough task taking on the Austin Outlaws, reigning champions of MLQ currently. It's a tough 3-game series for the Legends. Game 2, surprisingly interesting for the Legends. Caught the snitch against the Outlaws. Definitely a feat that, is going to be thought about a lot for their seeker, Mitchell Bauer, who caught that snitch. And as for the side of the Stampede, an 0-3 loss to the Soldados of San Antonio. However, again, that game 2 made it very close. Only 30 points down. And the end of that score was 140 to 170 at the end of that game 2 against San Antonio. But both teams looking to come away with more than that today. They've both got 3 games. One of these teams will get their first wins today. Potentially both will as well. And the cowbells ring for Kansas City. League City ready as well. Blue and orange will be the colors today. And that's brooms up. Game 1 is underway. Kansas City in possession of the quaffle first. And a very quick score. Usami's going to put that in for the side of the Stampede. It's 10-0 Kansas City right off the bat. Dodgeball control in the hands of the Stampede here. That's Chris Dorsey in hands of the quaffle right now. The beat will come through onto 43 for the Stampede. That's McClanahan. Now in the back, picked up by Kansas City. It's a good tip and a good steal for Robbie Wallace. And now it's Morimoto with the quad ball, taking it towards the middle of the pitch as they'll held down to League City's side of the pitch. Beat will not come through. Connor Mason's going to miss that, but he'll able to steal that.
Go, Riley!
Quad ball in the back. Fake slam is in. And again, that's Usami. 2 goals very quickly. 20-0 Stampede lead. Connor Mason, though, although he missed that beat, able to flip bludger control. Dodgeball's in hand for the Legends now. Chris Dorsey now with the quad ball. Trying to work it around. Pass to the back. Will be blocked by a bludger thrown. And McClanahan on the run with the bludgers. The quad ball is going to come out to the right to the keeper, Morimoto. It's going to be scored. I thought it might have been blocked. It was definitely tipped by Chris Dorsey. And the cowbells ring for the Stampede as they go up 30-0. Very quick start here for Kansas City. The Legends did crucially lose dodgeball control. McClanahan pulling out all the stops early here. Connor Mason trying to take that duel, beat in the middle, and it's beat before. That's gonna be no good. Chris Dorsey is gonna have to go and tag up. Excellent beater play for the side of the Stampede. And that's Jobman as well, the beater duo with McClanahan. Gonna go out and beat out two right quick. Chase Contreras is gonna get beat out for the side of the Legends. Jobman is gonna have to go back, getting very aggressive. League City has flipped control of the dodgeballs. Connor Mason gonna be able to beat McClanahan. No dodgeball situation for the Stampede. They're gonna have to make do, and they're able to. It's Robbie Wallace with the score. Now for the side of the Legends there, yes, you give up the goal, but you are able to flip dodgeball control. Connor Mason and Gabby Lopez able to get that in their hands. They're gonna wanna keep that now, as that's gonna make all the goals even easier. Boys on the field, Team USA member, as well as Usiafri coming in for keeper for the Legends. The pass to the back, he is beat, boys is. Usiafri, with some authority, is gonna score that. And we've got a stoppage. And it sounds like the hoop completely broke. Looks like that pole, or perhaps the base, is broken. And we'll take a short water break here as we try and get a new, it looks like a new base is what broke. Or it might have been the cuff link on that hoop. Not sure. We're gonna get everything sorted out here, and we'll get game one back underway shortly. All right, we've got everything fixed now. Game is about to get back underway. The quad ball in the hands of Kansas City. The keeper, Morimoto, has got it right now. Also on the field for the Stampede, it's the beater duo of McClanahan and Jobman. The chasers, Usami, who scored 2 goals already. Number 64, Brenna Duncan as well. And it's Robbie Wallace, who's also got 2 goals of his own for the Stampede. Long pass to the back. Gonna wait for some help. And that's Carlos Ilarba. Gonna make some good work with the dodgeball play in the middle. Gonna be caught from McClanahan though. And that charge. Yep, and there's gonna be a penalty called here. And I think it's gonna go against the side of the Stampede. Yes, and this card, it's gonna be net contact, yellow card on to Robbie Wallace. And this should be a good situation for League City to try and get some more points on the board. Hayden Boyce is going to have the quad ball in hand here. And he's going to have pretty much an open hoop to score on. Usami in the way, going to try and play some defense here. Also watch this beater game in the back. Gabby Lopez and Jobman, as well as Ilarba right there. That could be crucial for the turnover. The score does come through. But the dodgeballs go into hands of Kansas City. We've got another foul in the back. Ilarba trying to grab that dodgeball. But I'm pretty sure Jobman was already there. Jobman and McClanahan trying to take control of the dodgeballs there. Yellow card for an illegal slide. It's on Jobman. And now they will go in the box. Ilarba able to get that dodgeball. Gonna send it back. Quad ball in the hands of the Stampede though. It's Morimoto who's gonna take it up the pitch for the side of Kansas City. Able to get past Hayden Boys. Is stolen away by Usiafri though. And he's gonna hold for his beaters. Dodgeball control. Looks like it has been turned over. The Legends now in control. And they're going to try and get another goal here. Scores 40-20. Stampede lead at the moment. Brandon Kubena checks in the game. He's going to pass that out to Boys. Easter also checking in the game. Long beat attempt is going to miss. Usiafri in the back, trying to move around. The beat is not going to come through. The pass out, and that's going to be a score for League City. Sarah Stewart with that goal. We've got another stoppage. This goal should hold. It should be 40-30. And it is. 40-30. Stewart with the goal. Usiafri, nice little pass, getting his teammate on the board. Well, knocking over that hoop a little bit, but there was no play there. Back in the game, the second beater for Stampede back in the game. Jobman did sub out immediately, and it's Curry in the game. Moving up the quad ball now. Kansas City trying to find an opening here. That bludger is going to be used to take out one of the chasers for Kansas City. Gabby Lopez making good on that. Shot. Long shot. Very good for the side of the Stampede. That's number 16, Vincent Reyes. Long shot. Very good for the Stampede. And even though dodgeballs were in the hand of League City, Kansas City masterfully orchestrated that offense to flip the field and get Reyes in a shooting position. Setting up in that 2-2 zone now is the Stampede. Kinsel is going to beat out one of the chasers. Will beat out another. Stewart with the tip in. Great pass from Usiafri. His second to Stewart, and Stewart's second goal. 50-40, and the Legends respond. New keeper, it's Scarborough for the Stampede. Rendon is also going to check on the field. Number 35, the chaser for Stampede's going to be taken down by Boys. Back to Scarborough. Contact in the middle. Beat comes through. I think it was beat before the pass out. Beat again. Kyle Easter with the heads up play. Back to Usiafri. Amazing defense from the Legends. And they keep dodgeball control. It's Easter, Kubina, Stewart, Usiafri, Boys, and Duval now for the Legends taking up the pitch. They can tie the game right here with a goal. Kubina and Usiafri trying to look for an opening as Duval and Easter, the beaters, taking either side of the hoops, trying to find one. Duval will open up one. It's going to tag out immediately. The Legends waiting to make a play. Good hit for the Stampede. Beating out multiple players.
7:21.
And it's Quasha now with the quad ball, the chaser for Kansas City. Rendon, Duncan, and Reyes also out there as quad ball players here. Pass to the back. That's Reyes in the back. Usiafri. Tackle is broken. Stewart with the block, though, and the beat comes through. Duval is going to be able to get out Reyes. Dodgeball control in the hands of the Legends, and that's going to get sent back Still 50-40 to Stampede. The Legends again with a chance to tie this game up. Boys has got the quad ball now. Brendan's gonna back it up. Checking into the game, Chris Dorsey is back in, and Connor Mason is back in for the side of the Legends. Great plays from Connor Mason there to open up the defense. High pass though from Boys. Dorsey in the back. That beat is gonna go wide. Dorsey trying to find an opening. The beat's gonna come through. Boys is able to catch that. Tackle will come through though. Kubena gonna get a second chance at it here. Finds Stewart, but the beat again comes through, and the Stampede off the backs of the beaters, and an amazing tackle there to the side of Kansas City. That's Lauren Curry. Lauren Curry with the excellent beater play there. Her beater partner at the moment is Dominic Kishmark. And it's Rendon. With that shot, Vincent Reyes again. Off the bottom part of the hoop, but that goes in. 60-40 Stampede. Beat's gonna go wide. That ball's gonna go. No, that did hit. Oh, and that's gonna be net contact onto Rendon here. Brandon Cabana able to draw that contact. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a yellow card onto Rendon here. The refs are gonna discuss it. And it is illegal contact to the neck that is going to go against Rendon for the side of the Stampede. Quad ball in the hands of Kubena here. And they're up a quad ball player here. Chris Dorsey now has got the quad ball on the far side of the pitch. Great tackle by Connor Mason to get rid of one of the beaters for now. But an even better tackle for Scarborough. And they're able to turn over the quad ball. Boys isn't done yet. He wants to keep fighting. Beat's gonna come through. Connor Mason able to get one, able to get two now. And it's Boys who's gonna come up with it. No one there. Slams it through. 60-50 now. Boys makes it. Rendon will join his teammates back. Scarborough will remain on the field as the keeper. Dickey comes on to the field as well. And Himmelman will also come onto the field. And it's Morimoto back in at keeper. Dickey on the far side of the field, the close side rather. Gonna take some space. Morimoto, halfway through the first half, it's 60-50. Morimoto looking for an opening at the moment. Dodgeball's in hands of the Stampede. Gonna flip the field in the back. That's Rendon.
Go set a pick on the keeper.
Morimoto trying to keep that in bounds, and it is gonna go wide. An errant pass for the side of Stampede. Chris Dorsey, he wants to move fast here. No Kansas City beater has a dodgeball, and Chris Dorsey gonna pass. It's no good. The pass to Reisenauer tried to come through, and Morimoto is gonna take control of that. But the dodgeballs do flip for League City. You feel like if you're League City, you probably should have scored there with both dodgeballs on the ground and no one between you and the goal. But the shot goes wide. Reisenauer getting tackled as well there. Unable to capitalize. But they do flip the dodgeballs. If there's a silver lining to this. That's Mason and Evans now in control. Peter's gonna go back though. Connor Mason trying to get one. Ashton Jean Lewis in the game now at Chaser. Morimoto's gonna pass out. And the shot is high. Isn't gonna fall. Reisenauer trying to fall on it. Kubena is gonna get it back to his keeper, Chris Dorsey.
12 minutes. 12.
12 minutes have elapsed in the first half now. Johnson has now come into the game for the Kansas City Stampede at beater, as well as Namani. Musiafri going to the back left now. Pass from Ashton Jean Lewis to the back. Usiafri will pass up to Kubena. He's going to storm this hoop and is going to score, tying the game up. It's 60 all here in League City. It was a 40-10 start for the Stampede, but it's a 5-2 run for League City now, and they've tied up this game. Gulick checks into the game at Chaser. Back to Morimoto. Narrowly avoids that reset. Gonna rush this down, the Stampede. Trying to find an opening. That beat's gonna go wide. In the hands of Himmelman now. The pass is Aaron. Kubena trying to dive on it. Gonna get the tap in though. The score for Kansas City as they regain the lead.
That's what I want you all to do, okay? Every play you're running, okay? That's how we're gonna.
Whitney checks into the game, along with Chase Contreras, Boys, and Usiafri in the quad ball game. It's Gabby Lopez and Carlos Alarba that make up the beaters, both of them with dodgeballs in hand, trying to provide an opening for their chaser, Hayden Boys. Two are going to go down, one chaser and one beater. Hayden Boys, with some authority, is going to slam that through, tie up this game again. It's 70-70.
Maddie.
Gulick, Morimoto, and Dickey are the quad ball players, as well as McClanahan's going to check back into the game as a beater. Dodgeballs have been turned over, and that ball did go wide for Kansas City. Hayden Boys now coming up the pitch. Carlos Alarba going to clear the way. That's two down, picks up a third dodgeball, going to get it. Hayden Boys going to punch it through to give League City their first lead of the game. It's 80-70 now. 8-7. Gulick, Morimoto, Dickey, and Duncan make up the quad ball players for Kansas City. Gabby Lopez able to get one, and the quad ball's going to go Aaron. Usiafri comes up with it. Usiafri going to run this down. Great tackle from Dickey. Usiafri had no clue what was coming. And the quad ball laying on the ground. Boys is going to pick this one up. Lopez able to keep that one from being a fast break score. And they're going to call Johnson back to hoops. Just for some beater contact there that the refs didn't like there. He comes through onto McClanahan. Usiafri going to charge through the hoop. It's good. 90-70 now. The Legends extend their lead. Still on the pitch for the Stampede, and Johnson and McClanahan make up the beater duo. McClanahan able to take out Easter there in the beater game, gonna get that second dodgeball, able to turn it over for the Stampede. That's huge. Amazing beater play there from McClanahan. And that's gonna open up the lane here. Oh, and a big hit from Usiafri, gets Gulick on the ground. Morimoto is gonna come up with it. I think this is advantage for Stampede here. Now there's the stoppage. I believe this is going to go against the Legends. And this should be an opportunity for the Stampede to cut into this lead for League City. The referees are going to discuss this one. On the field right now, though, it's Contreras, Usiafri, as well as Whitney, and it looks like Jean Lewis that make up the quad ball players for the side of League City. Sorry, it's Boys. Jean Lewis, the head coach of the Legends, just on the field. And the yellow is going to go against Usiafri. That's the keeper. Playing after beat is the call against Usiafri. So Chase Contreras is going to put on the keeper headband momentarily. Lopez and Easter make up the beater duo at the moment. Easter is going to try and get this dodgeball to try and get Morimoto. Morimoto with the quad ball in hand. He's got Duncan behind him, as well as Gulick and Dickey. Dickey right by that far hoop. The Legends in this stoppage have to see him, but he's unmarked at the moment. Contreras can probably get there, but Morimoto is going to come back. This should be a score for the Stampede.
Hey, can I get game time?
16-14.
16-14 is the game time at the moment. A little under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Score is still 90-70. League City still leads. On the ball is actually in the hands of Dickey here, who should just be able to dunk this one in. And there's the score. The cowbells ring for the Stampede, even though that goal was probably going to happen regardless. But it is a score nonetheless, making it 90-80. The Legends still lead.
Hey, defense, talk on defense.
Contreras is going to come out and turn over that keeper headband to Chris Dorsey, who's back in the game. Ashton Butler makes his first appearance in this first game one, and it's Whitney and Boyes that make up the chaser lineups for the Legends. Some pressure from Gulick here, but Dorsey able to get through, finds the lane, and the score. Easter able to pick up one of those dodgeballs. Gonna send it back to Gabby Lopez, his other beater partner. McClanahan back in the game for the Stampede, as well as Johnson. They've both got dodgeballs in hand.
Ryan, 17.
And Vincent Reyes is checked back into the game for the side of the Stampede. Gonna try and find the lane. The shot will be blocked by Butler. Dorsey able to get there, keeper ball. And the Stampede are gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that one.
Hey, let's go,
Easter.
Let's go. Come on.
With a little beat, gonna send Usami back to hoops.
17-30.
Usami, Reyes, Duncan, and it's Robbie Wallace back into the game for the chaser lineup. That's passed way back. B's gonna come through onto Boyes. Butler, unable to get that pickup. Big beats there from McClanahan. Gets two, now gets three. As Kensel is gonna get beat out, and that's a shot and a goal. Usami tied this game up at 90.
18 minutes.
2 minutes to play. Sorry, it is 100-90 rather. League City leads. Mason and Kensel make up the beater duo for League City at the moment. And it's Evans, Gene Lewis, Butler, and Dorsey. Dorsey on that left wing again. Gonna run through. And that hoop did not hit the ground yet. So that was a good goal. It's a good goal for Dorsey, but we're gonna take a short break here to make sure that everyone's okay. Dorsey looks to be okay. He's getting checked out by the trainer now. But Dorsey, with that goal, extended the lead for League City. It's now 110-90.
18-38.
And 18:38 is the time. A little under 90 seconds left. Reyes, quad ball in hand. Gonna run this one quick. Gets around Gene Lewis. Can he get around Butler? He does. Beat is gonna miss that shot over the top of the hoop though, and that's gonna go long. Reyes on a solo fast break opportunity, unable to find the goal. Kubena has checked back into the game. He's now keeping for the side of League City. 1 minute to play. Gene Lewis also in the game, as well as Butler and Evans make up the quad ball lineup. It's Kensel and Mason. Mason at the back trying to find a steal onto one of these dodgeballs. Kensel's going to pick out one of the beaters for him. As Gene Lewis and Kubena still walk this one up the pitch. Mason nearly able to turn it, but it's a great play by Lauren Curry to keep control of that dodgeball. Gene Lewis is going to pass it back. Butler behind the hoops has got the quad ball now. And that B's going to come through. Lauren Curry, what a play for her.
Get set up.
This could be last possession. We've got a stoppage. Timeout for Kansas City now. Score is 110-90. The Legends lead. And it's been a good game one so far. A little less than a minute to play as we get ready for Seeker Floor.
I guess you're watching Peter Floyd.
And we're getting ready to get game one back underway. A little less than 20 seconds left in this game one first half.
So last year.
Quad ball in the hands of Kansas City here. On the field right now for the Stampede, Wallace, Susami, Duncan, and Reyes make up the quad ball lineup. And for the beaters, it's Shizmarek as well as Lauren Curry, who just made a phenomenal play before this stoppage to turn over that quad ball. The Stampede looking to cut into this League City lead. It's only 20, but they would love to make it less than that heading into halftime.
45! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last possession here in the first half. Reyes has got the quad ball in hand. That dodgeball's gonna go deep. Without a beater here, Reyes gonna shoot, gonna score over the top. What a dunk. Get some airtime, some elevation on that one. Vincent Reyes. The cowbells ring for Kansas City. What a play to end the first half. 110-100 is the score. League City Legends lead as we head into Seeker Floor.
No way. That went straight through.
Now, it's a small sample size, but the snitch records for both these teams at the moment, the Stampede have had 2 caught against them in one game where neither team caught the snitch. That was against San Antonio. As for the Legends, 2 caught against them, but they were able to catch 1 last week against the Austin Outlaws. So if you go just off the snitch records, the Legends should be favored here. Mitchell Bauer, and he's got that Seeker headband on in the huddle for League City. He's the one that caught the snitch against the Outlaws 2 weeks ago. We'll wait to see who the Seeker will be for the Stampede, but Mitchell Bauer looks to be the starter for Seeking here for the side of the Legends.
2022 US
our flag runner of the day will be the infamous Justin, one of the best. Should be tough for either side to get a pole today, but we'll see. It is going to be Jobman, the starting seeker for the Stampede. And actually, it's not going to be Mitchell Bauer who's starting seeker. Change. It will be Katie Whitney that will be the starting seeker here for the Legends. One ball is going to be in hands of the Legends. It's going to look like a full squad sub for the Legends. Yes, every player. Chris Dorsey comes in as beater, his partner, Carlos Alarba. And that's boys, Reisenauer, Stewart, and Usiafri wears the keeper headband. Quick beat onto Jobman. We'll give the League City Seeker some bonus time with the snitch, but a beater will be committed over to the side of the Seeker for the Legends. Whitney, gonna go to work against Justin the Seeker. Sorry, the flag runner rather. Meanwhile, Usiafri trying to find an opening. Dorsey able to get out the keeper, trying to make a lane for Usiafri. Usiafri dodges one, gonna get to the hoops, dunks it through. Amazing plays from Dorsey to clear the way. And for Usiafri, the physicality to get in there. And it looks like Whitney, right at the moment, is gonna be defensive seeking against Jobman. Only going on the offensive when Jobman isn't present. Yes, and that is going to be the case. Whitney is going to be focusing on defensive seeking at the moment. Now Kansas City is going to get their first alone time with the flag runner. A lot of dodgeballs on the ground there. Ilarba, a beat comes on to Boyce, his teammate, and I think that allowed the score. No, it went wide.
You're good, Zero. You're good.
Number 0, Scarborough, unable to find the goal.
Keeper zone 0.
Boys now in possession of the quad ball. Usiafri on his right, and in front of him, Stewart and Reisenauer are his current partners. Chris Dorsey finds 2 very quick, and that's going to open the lane for Hayden Boys to score. 130 to 100 is now the score. A 3-goal lead. That's the first time you can say that today if you are the League City Legends. It matches the largest lead of the game so far. The Stampede had a 4-1 lead earlier in this game. And now the Legends have a 3-goal lead of their own. Scarborough, the keeper for the Legends, gonna send that out. Long beat, Ilarba. What a play. Usiafri's gonna pick it up. McClanahan checks back into the game for the side of the Stampede. And his beater partner will be Namani back into the game. New seeker, it's Evans now, wearing the seeker headband. Jobman came in, and Justin the flag runner narrowly able to avoid Jobman pulling it. Usami gonna pressure Usiafri here, trying to get him to move into the Kansas City defense, but Usiafri not phased. Oh, that ball comes out. It's picked up, and Usami on the run. Boys is beat. He's not gonna make it. We've got a stoppage though. Injury timeout. Make sure everyone's okay before we get going again. Usiafri is up and moving again. His impact is evident by this last series of plays where his physicality is what's getting him to the hoops. Chris Dorsey clearing the way for him, and Usami just gonna dunk that in. 130 to 100 now, League City leads. The set score is 170. 4 goals away for League City, 6 if you're Kansas City. Neither team can win off a snitch pull or a flag pull just yet. But League City 1 goal away from that. Evans as well looks to be defensive seeking. Jobman trying to avoid a beat from Chris Dorsey at the moment. But League City not too concerned with that. Stewart gonna send that back to the keeper. Good block from Usami. The keeper, Brandon Cabetta, tries to avoid a swat from Morimoto, the Kansas City keeper. Now boys on the run. Beat, blocked, Usami. What a play, 2 blocks for the Kansas City keeper. Riley Usami, an amazing defensive set there for him. Morimoto, Wallace, as well as I believe it is Duncan. The quad ball players for Kansas City. That's going to go around back. Morimoto trying to find an opening. That beat probably would have been good, but unfortunately Chris Dorsey hit his teammate, and it's going to be a score for Kansas City. 130 to 120 now, as Kansas City begins to bite back, gnawing at the heels of the Legends here.
170 set.
Only a 10-goal lead.
Yep.
Sorry, 10-point lead, not 10-goal lead. Jobman is going to get sent back to hoops from a beat from Carlos Alarba. Stewart now trying to get around Robbie Wallace. The pass to the back. Reisenauer trying to punch it into the hoop, but it goes low. Boyce is going to be able to pick that one up. Trying to get through. One tackle beat. The other one going to get beat. Boyce, the jump and the score. 140-120. He's put his team in flag range to try and end this game. Both teams searching for their first win of the season, and right now the Legends are a flag pull away. Beat in the back, Morimoto's gonna get beat. Another beat comes through, and I think that's gonna be playing after beat. Not sure if Morimoto heard the call until it was too late, but it's definitely a League City ball here.
170.
170 is the set score.
120 right now.
140-120, the current score. Boys has only got quad ball players between him and a dodgeball-less beater, Connor Mason, as well in the back. Gonna try and clear the way for Boys here. Carlos Alarba playing before the whistle. Unfortunate, little jumpy there for the Legends. Just ready to get into the game. Boys trying to get around this defense. Mason not concerned with clearing the way because Boys is just going to do all the work himself. Gets around the defense and scores 150-120. Now 2 goals away, or a flag pull, of course, as Whitney checks in at seeker for the League City Legends. The Stampede. Got 120 right now. They've got to get a couple more goals to get within flag range to try and have a chance to come back here. 3-goal lead. Connor Mason able to win the beating game. That one's going to go wide, though. Another goes wide from Carlos Alarba, but the shot goes wide. Morimoto able to save it from going over half pitch. Alarba is going to beat out Morimoto, though. Stewart is trying to push Kansas City out of bounds here. Long beat is going to go. Connor Mason with 2 long beats to open up those plays at the very beginning and the very end. A stalwart defense. Jobman and Whitney still on the flag game. Chris Dorsey still in at beater along with Connor Mason. We'll tap out Jobman. Jobman had something to say in reference to the beat from Chris Dorsey. The referee's talking with him now, and it looks like he's going to be out. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a yellow card. Yellow card, face beat is the call. And so it's a dodgeball turnover. Kansas City now in control. Connor Mason able to catch it, though, and beat out number 3, Kaylee Johnson. Trying to get the turnover again. Ball comes loose. Boys unable to get through. And it's going to be a fast break for the side of Kansas City. Only got the keeper to beat. Gets around Kubena. Danny Rendon with the goal. 150-130 the current score. Whitney, now against Scarborough, is now the seeker for Kansas City. Evans checks in at chaser for League City. Usiafri's back in the game at keeper. He's with Boys and Stewart still on the field. That makes up the quad ball lineup for the Legends. Scarborough getting aggressive on the seeker game. Usiafri, though, as well with the physicality, gets through. Was he beat before? I think that beat came through from Kishmarzik. And it is beat before. No good is the call. Quad ball in the hands of the Stampede. Usiafri not very happy with the call. But it is going to allow the Stampede to try and cut into this lead. Only up 20 is the Legends. And if Kansas City can score one more, they will be within flag range. Morimoto. Goal is good. They talked it over again. That score counts. 160-130 now is the score. One score away for the Legends to get their first win of the year. Dodgeballs in the hands of the League City Legends. Their seeker's going to get sent back to hoop. One beater down, though, for Kansas City. Morimoto trying to do the work himself. The other beater nowhere to be seen. No bludgers down here on the field. Stewart with the block. Usiafri's going to pick it up. He wants to go quick. He's going to run. He's going to get beat out, though. Connor Mason able to get one of the beaters. Chris Dorsey's going to pick off the other. And Rendon's going to pick up the ball, the quad ball, rather. 64. That is Duncan, I believe. That's going to get beat out. Usiafri going to run again. I believe there's a foul. The pass to Boys. Going to slam it through. We will see what this foul is. But this may be the first win of the season for the League City Legends. A long pass and score with some emphasis would be the exclamation point for Hayden Boys if it counts. Oh, and the ball's going to come back to Kansas City, it looks like. It doesn't look like this game is done just yet. Dodgeball looks like it's going to get turned over as well. I'm not sure what the call is at the moment. We will see shortly. Alex Kensel is checked into the game in seeker.
AJ, is that a goal?
For
Is that a
the
goal?
Legends, by the way.
Okay, because I'm saying that's game, if so. Okay.
Trying to determine if the goal stands. Goal is no good.
Get ready!
The Stampede trying to take this slow. Scarborough against Kensel now is the seeker battle. Dodgeballs in the hands of the League City Legends. One's going to get tossed back to Chris Dorsey, though. Morimoto. Justin calling out. Loves the aggression from Scarborough and Kensel. He's got a challenge now on his hands. Morimoto. And Gulick up top for the Stampede, as well as Duncan on that far side of the field, trying to find a goal and extend this game. Pass to the back. That's going to be Nemani, but she's beat out. Stewart picks it up. Able to get it to Usiafri, the keeper for the Legends. Ilarba is going to get Gulick. Try and clear the way for Usiafri. No bludgers right now in the hands of the Stampede. And I believe he stepped over the half line. And I think that's a turnover. Morimoto has got no one in between him and the hoop except for a beater without a dodgeball. Morimoto. He's going to wait for the League City defense to come all the way back, and we'll put that through. A little bit of showboating for the Stampede, but they've got dodgeballs in hands as well. All the momentum with the Kansas City. 160-140. Flag range for both teams. One goal for League City. This is a nail-biter of a game one here in League City, Texas. Boys Gets around one. Will get beat out though. Kubena now is keeper for the League City Legends. He's got Evans and Stewart in the back. Can they find the goal? Gonna clear the way. Dorsey. Gonna clear the way. I thought the Kansas City defender was out, but hold on. There's a flagpole.
There was like 2 flags.
I thought there was a little bit of playing after beat, but this could be a flagpole, which would be a win for Kansas City. Kubena and the rest of the Legends not very happy, but we'll see how the demeanor changes. The Kansas City demeanor may change depending on the outcome of this call. Justin, our flag rider, talking to the referees.
Their player was beat and he kicked it when he was going to reach for it.
Catch is no good. This game will continue. Dickey has put on the seeker headband for the Stampede. Nearly a catch for him. That would have been the first one of the season for the Stampede. But Kubena has got the quad boat. He can end the game. Dickey could end the game if he pulls the flag again. Looks like he's off room though. He's going to have to go tag up. If League City can score on this possession, the game will end. 170 the set score. It's 160 to 140 at the moment. Kubena has got Evans, Stewart, and Boys as the quad bowl players on the field at the moment. Ilarba on the field as beater. And I'm not sure where the last beater is at the moment. Can't seem to see them. It's Chris Dorsey off of the side. He's got a dodgeball in hand. Right next to Larkin. Also got a dodgeball in hand. But the only dodgeball really close to the post right now is that yellow one that I believe belongs to Marzik at the moment. No other foul calls. Game will resume. Dodgeball's coming back. Stewart has got it on the far side. I believe there was a beat onto Alarba. Doesn't look like it was called. A long beat hits onto Boys. Evans trying to keep this one going, trying to get around the defense. Pass back to Kubena. Morimoto trying to find the tackle. Morimoto is going to get beat out though from Ilarba. Kubena is up and running again. That beat is going to get blocked. Dorsey trying to score it. Boys in the middle. Not able to find it. Stewart is going to score it though. And I think that's game. We will await a further call. And that is game one. League City gets their first win of the season on the board. 170 to 140 is the final score. Hold on. City gets their first win on the board with a 170-140 win. Game 2 will start at 7:10. All right, game 2 is fixing to get underway. League City took game 1, 170-140. A close affair the whole time. And they're going to be looking to get their second win on the board. Now at 1-3, Kansas City 0-4 on the year. Kansas City, of course, they don't want to leave Texas without a win. They're going to try and make that start now and force a game 3 out of 1-1 series. The starters for both sides, you've got Contreras, boys. You've got Whitney and you've got Dorsey that make up the quad ball players. It's Lopez and Mason that are the beater duo for the side of the Legends.
Is it like one of the Thai ones?
And for Kansas City, Morimoto is the keeper. Reyes starting at, it looks like beater actually Reyes is coming in for. Didn't see him play beater at all in game 1. He'll be starting at beater now. It's going to be Wallace, Usami, and Duncan are the chasers for Kansas City.
I love quad balls.
The teams have swapped sides. And there's brooms up. Looks like Morimoto moved a little bit quick there. Not going to matter too much. Boys is going to go ahead and take... Oh, and I think they might restart. Yeah, it looks like Morimoto jumps just a little hair early there. It's a blue card for a false start on Morimoto. The keeper headband's going to go over to Wallace now.
Do you just do it for brooms though?
And that is going to be a reset. And so now it'll be a 6-on-5 to start game 2. And now it's brooms up for real this time. And the quad ball still goes the same way into the hands of Usami, and the same way tackled again. But now Dorsey's going to come up with it. Going to look to move down the pitch. And they don't have a lot of time up on the 6-on-5, but League City, they're going to try and capitalize. Dodgeball's in the hands of the Stampede to start game 2. Contreras has got the quad ball up on the top. Mason lost the beater game. Shot is up. It's wide. Boys has got it in the backfield. Contreras is going to catch. Trying to find the pass. Never mind. He's just going to shoot it himself. Chase Contreras will open up the scoring. League City draws first blood. A beater fight in the midfield, rather. Mason and Reyes taking each other out. Dodgeball's still in the hands of KC. Lopez trying to take that duel with Reyes, going to try and steal it from him. Going to get beat out. Johnson, the other beater for the Stampede. Duncan has got it on the near side of the pitch. Robbie Wallace now wearing the keeper headband, blocked by Chase Contreras. Duncan is going to go out to the back. Beat is good, it looked like, on Morimoto. Great defense from League City. Contreras, a goal and then a big block to start game 2. That's a big momentum swing for the side of the Legends. Love to see it if you're a Legends fan. 10-0 right now. Contreras will hand it off to Dorsey. Dodgeball's still in the hands of KC, though. Contreras has got it on top. Mason's going to take out the high point chaser. Pass to the back. Boyce is going to dodge it. Going to get to the hoop. Pass to Dorsey, who taps it in. 2-0 early, and we've got a stoppage here. Lopez and Mason, if you see, also turned over the dodgeballs. So not only a goal, but the dodgeballs are going to get turned over. League City now going to prepare for that defense. And of course, they're up 2-1 when it comes to the dodgeballs. You see Johnson in the far side of the pitch with the third dodgeball. Quad ball should come back to KC pretty soon. Wallace is going to start with it here. Wallace, Morimoto, Usami, and Duncan. Still the quad ball players for League City. And it's Reyes and Johnson, still the beaters. That makes up your Stampede lineup. And they're coming in to this defense. Usami going to beat out Contreras. And we've got a call. And I think this is going to be a swatting call onto Contreras. Our head ref does have the cards out. He's looking to make a call.
It's just a blue card. It's not a bludger card. Hey.
We're waiting to see what the call is. I believe this is going to be a swat onto Chase Contreras. Reyes has still got that bludger in hand. The other dodgeball should come back to Mason. And I think Lopez has got the third. It is an illegal swat, and it is a blue card. The Uno reverse card comes out for the head ref. You love to see it. Kansas City, now a player up. Dorsey's going to intercept that pass, though. And the dodgeball still in the hands of the League City Legends. Down a chaser. The League City does have 2 dodgeballs in hand. They want to make sure they don't lose that by the time that Contreras comes back into the game. Boys is going to send it back up top to Dorsey. Johnson is going to get beat out by Mason. Mason's going to beat out Usami now.
Left!
Reyes is going to go on the offensive. The tip from Morimoto. Boys is still going to be able to pick it up, though. Goes to that far side hoop and scores 30-0. Quick lead. The Legends have jumped out early. All 3 dodgeballs are on the ground, though, as the beaters from Kansas City were able to get him out. And this should be a quick score if he can get around that League City defense. The jump. Usami's got it. Contreras is going to knock over the hoop. It's not going to matter. I believe the score should count. They may call this dislodgement or charging of the hoop. We'll see what the call is. The goal should stand. KC should be able to get on the board here.
It might be a card, but not.
Contreras made his presence felt early in this game, scoring the first goal and a huge block on that resulting defense. And it's a blue card onto Boys of League City. I'm not sure what it was for, but the penalty time was negated by the goal. So, score is 30-10. Dodgeballs in the hands of the Stampede here. Dorsey, a long ball just to get it out.
Yes. Hey, 2 on your left, 2 on your left.
30-10 is the score. League City leads. KC, Reyes and Johnson, still the beater duo for KC, trying to make a path here as Usami and Wallace sit up top. Lopez is going to get beat out. Now Boys is beat out, taking all that space in the top. Big beat. Mason is now going to get beat out. Wallace is going to dip that off to Duncan. Pass up to the top. Usami tried to make the one-hand grab, unable to do so. Lopez is going to challenge Johnson for her bludger. The pass out to Wallace. Gets into Dorsey. Chris Dorsey. I believe it's going to be net contact. Able to wrestle the ball away. But at what cost? This may be a yellow. I thought the contact was initiated low. There was definitely some contact up high. We'll see what the referee determines here. And I think that is going to be the case. I think it is going to be a yellow card onto Dorsey. Wallace will pick up the squad ball. Oh, it's continued playing ball off Broom is the call. Pass to the side and scored. Duncan gets on the board for Kansas City. Dorsey back into the game now. Now the chaser headband. Contreras is now the keeper. He's going to sub out, though. I think Kubena is going to come into the game. Evans and Mason are now the beater duo, and Stewart has checked into the game as well as a chaser. She's along with Boys, Dorsey, and now Usiafri actually comes in with the keeper headband. But the dodgeballs remain in the hand of the Kansas City Stampede. Hayden Boys at the top of the key. Pass Mason found a beat, but gets beat himself. Usiafri trying to get in there, but a big tip away. Usami, what a play for him. I think it was blocked. Usami. What a play that would be if this stands. If not, it's the first goal of the game for Usiafri. Checking into the game, not even 30 seconds on the pitch into game 2, and Usiafri would have had a goal. You see, Boys thinks it's a goal. The referees are trying to determine what was seen and what wasn't. From our angle up here, it looked like it was tipped away from Usami. But the side of the Legends are saying it was good.
That's a little close. That's a little close. Check hey! That doesn't look right. That's real close. It's 9 feet. It's the very end of the... But look at the other side. That doesn't look right.
Got a bit of a situation with the distance of the hoops. Fixing it now. Goal is good. Usami thought he had the tip away, but instead it's a 4-2 lead now. League City, but Kansas City, they're going fast. It's Scarborough taking this one up the pitch. Reyes clearing the way. Scarborough gets through. Scarborough had the goal scored on his team and said, I'm just going to go and take this one myself. Gets the goal. Back to the drawing board for the Legends. Usiafri taking this one up the pitch. Kubena now in at Chaser, as well as Stewart and Boys. They're joined by Evans and Mason. That rounds out your League City lineup right now. Reyes able to dodge a beat, gets beat himself. I thought that was blocked, but instead it's a fast break. Usami on the run. Gonna break tackle from Boys, but not before passing it off to Scarborough, who's got it again. Usiafri trying to help with the tackle. Kubena and Usiafri combined on that tackle, but now we've got a stoppage. The ref's gonna pull his cards out again. Continued tackle off Broom. That's the second time this game on League City. And it's on Kubena. And depending on where the ref spots the ball, this could be an easy tap-in for Kansas City. 40-30 is the score at the moment. And now it's 40-40. Tie game tapped in for Kansas City after the foul. Kubena back into the game now. Mason is going to sub out for Carlos Ilarba. 1 dodgeball in the hands for the Legends, 2 for the Stampede. KC, after falling into a hole, has come back to tie this game. This is how the Legends started out game 1, though. They fell into a hole and tied it up and eventually won the game. KC looking to do the same thing. Ilarba gonna beat out Usami at the top. That beat's gonna go wide, though. That ball's on the ground. Evans is gonna be able to go back and get that one. And now it's only 1 quad ball to deal, or dodgeball. It was stolen, but stolen right back by Ilarba. Amazing beater play on both sides. Shot is up, it's good. Hayden Boys is gonna break the tie again, 50-40. League City reclaims the lead. Substitutions in. McClanahan checks back in. Just about 7 minutes have elapsed, and Gulick is back in. He's wearing the keeper headband for Kansas City right now. He'll receive a pass from Usami. McClanahan trying to get a beat. It's going to get caught by Ilarba, and then Ilarba is able to beat out McClanahan. Ilarba, the long beat, but the goal is out. Missed, unfortunately, for the side of the Stampede. Alex Kinsel, he's able to pick up that dodgeball on the side. Carlos Ilarba, gonna sub out. Kyle Easter checks into the game. Hayden Boys, Brendan Kubena, Usiafri, and Stewart make up the rest of the League City lineup. McClanahan and Johnson still the beaters for KC. Kubena has got this on the left wing. Usiafri now at the top of the key, trying to find an opening. Good beat from Easter, but an even better one for the side of the Stampede. The run, the score, Gulick. Not long into his time on the pitch, he finds the hoop. 50-50 is the score. As we tie up this game.
Alex, you're good, you're good. Work the same
It's still Eastern and Kensel as the beater duo for League City. They're going to look to clear the way for Hayden Boyce, who's got the quad ball right now. McClanahan's going to get beat out by Easter. He's going to rush to try and get that other dodgeball. Usiafri, though, is going to get beat out in the mid-game. Picked up by the Stampede. There's a scuffle in the middle, though. And the Stampede on the outside. That's Danny Rendon trying to rush for the ball. The tip over is blocked. Gulick's going to be able to pick it up. Usiafri trying to get it. And Gulick finds another one. 60-50 now as the Stampede take the lead. Boyce is going to check out. Gene Lewis in the game for the first time. Duval is going to check in at beater as well. And it's Easter way in the backfield going to get that dodgeball in the back. The other two in the hands of Jobman and McClanahan for the KC Stampede. Dorsey comes in at keeper for the Legends. Kubin is still in as well. Stewart. Gene Lewis able to pass to Dorsey. Blocked by Gulick. Gulick now on the fast break. Gene Lewis able to take him down. The tip off to Rendon. Trying to pick it up. Kubin is going to be able to pick it up. Beat out by Easter. Easter again with a beat. No, it's caught by McClanahan, who's going to get that bludger. And the score from the Stampede. I believe that goal came through. We'll take a quick pause, though. Make sure that everyone is safe. League City will take a timeout here to talk things over. The score 70-50 to the side of the Stampede as we take a break. Back in the action, 70-50 is the score. The Stampede lead. Dorsey, Gene Lewis, Contreras, and Stewart, along with Duval and Easter, make up the League City lineup. As for the Stampede,
That last goal counted, right? Yeah, he called it good.
You've got Gulick in at chaser at the moment, as well as Nemani, Quash, and it looks like the fourth chaser is Rendon. Dorsey along the outside. Able to get picked up by Nemani. Pass it off to Rendon on the outside. Sorry, Quash rather. Rendon on the near side of the pitch at the moment. League City's going to shift into that 3-1 defense. Dorsey's going to play at the top right now. Nemani in the back will receive the quaffle. The quad ball is going to get passed now out to the near side. Kansas City trying to work this League City defense, but they're rotating very well. Dorsey gets some contact, able to make the wrap. Gene Lewis there with the block to send this one back beyond the midline, just barely. Jobman tried to save it with a beat. Tried to tap it back with the dodgeball, but I'm pretty sure that went over the line. This should be a turnover. Gulick, Nemani, Quash, and Rendon make up the current lineup, the current chaser lineup rather, and McClanahan and Jobman make up the beater duo. That is going to be a turnover. League City, the beneficiaries. Gene Lewis is going to check out along with Stewart, Ashton Butler, and Reisenauer coming into the game for the Legends. Dorsey bringing this one up the middle of the pitch. Easter on the right has got a dodgeball in hands. And Duval in the back trying to find one at the back, trying to regain her team dodgeball control. Hit. Beat onto Rendon. Dorsey in the midfield to pass out to the wide. Nemani, though, is able to block it and pick it back up. Rendon now gets the quad ball. Easter is going to have to pick that one up and score it quick. Some contact in the middle. Contreras trying to buy some time. The shot from long. Gulick unable to find it. And we've got a stoppage here. That dodgeball was down Easter, trying to get that one to stop the fast break. But a lot of contact up near the keeper zone, and Gulick was forced to take the shot. It went wide, and League City saves himself a goal. The quad ball out by the back. I believe it went out of bounds. League City still down 2 goals. They're going to be looking to score on this next possession. McClanahan and Jobman still have the dodgeballs in hand, though, so it's going to be tough to break this KC defense, which so far throughout this game, too, has been very good. We're about halfway through the first half, a little over 10 minutes through. Dorsey has got the quad ball in hand. He's going to walk this one in. Gulick is going to sub out for Morimoto and Easter for Ilarba. Duval able to beat out Jobman there. Nearly 12 minutes have elapsed in the first half. Ilarba and Duval, they turned over the dodgeballs.
Chase, get over there, it's double.
McClanahan must have lost one there in the mid-game. Butler in the back, trying to get through, breaks one tackle, gets through the second and scores. Beats happening in the mid-game. Ilarba, oh my goodness, Ilarba. Long-range beat to stop the fast break from Morimoto. Probably saved his team a goal.
Good shit, Ashton.
70-60 in League City. A good offense and an amazing beat. It was nearly from the half pitch line, while Morimoto was nearly as opposing keeper zone line. Great play there from number 81 for League City. Usiafari back in the game at keeper. Contreras has got it. Duval and Ilarba still dodgeballs in hand. Able to beat out Jobman. Gonna tag back in. Contreras on the near side. Mitchell Bauer is in the game now at Chaser. Gonna send this one back to Contreras, but it's intercepted.
Is that not? Whoa!
And the Kansas City Stampede able to turn the one over. Robbie Wallace has come back into the game. Morimoto, the keeper, able to get it, and KC survives. Good interception there. Quash. Lauren Curry comes back into this game, as well as Kishmarzik, the new beater duo. That's the new beater duo for the side of Kansas City. Sorry, that is actually Jackson Herdade, not Kishmarzik. Ilarba able to beat one. Ilarba caught the other bludger, avoids getting beat himself, and the quad ball is going to get turned over as well. Carlos Ilarba's on fire right now. Wallace is trying to meet Usiafri, but Ilarba's going to beat him out before he gets there. Contreras on the left wing for Usiafri, Reisenauer on the right, and it's Mitchell Bauer in the back. Duval able to beat out Herdade. Ilarba giving the Legends so much room. Usiafri looking at this diamond offense, trying to find an opening. Reisenauer is going to receive it on the right side. Mitchell Bauer in the backfield, breaks the tackle. It's going to rush to the hoop. It's going to be blocked by Namani. Mitchell Bauer was B in the backfield as well. And now Morimoto has got it, but he's got no one with him. Ilarba up past mid-pitch. Blocking his way. Dodgeball in hand. A warning issued by the ref. 70-60 is the current score line. Kansas City leads in this game 2. McClanahan and Curry currently make up the beater game. Sorry, it is Herdade and Curry. McClanahan, the coach, merely just talking to the refs right now. The current quad ball lineup for Kansas City. It's Morimoto, Namani, Gulick, Dickey, and the last chaser is Quash. Morimoto, quad ball in hand, will rejoin his beaters. Duncan checks into the game for the Stampede. Dickey going to be on the right wing here for Morimoto as the Stampede march towards the League City hoops. Contreras going to get beat out on the top. Mitchell Bauer will take his place, but he's forced away from the pressure from Curry. Herdade also trying to give some pressure. Both dodgeballs in the hands of the Kansas City Bears, but Duval going to get a little high on that contact. Morimoto knows he's got a free play. He's going to rush the pass. The score from Duncan.
Hey, 15 minutes.
That's a free score for the Stampede. It's now 80-60. 15 minutes have gone by in this game 2. Usiafri Reyes for the League City Legends checks in for the first time. Ilarba is going to open up the defense, gets 2 out. Gabby Lopez has also checked in. Long shot off the side of the hoop. Hayden Boys will get that goal right back. 80-70 now. Kansas City still up, but the Legends are right there. Vincent Reyes back in at beater now. Only one with a dodgeball on his team. Lopez has got one. Connor Mason is back in. He's got the other. Stolen, though. What a play by Lauren Curry. Gets behind Lopez. Going to open up the game. Mason is beat out. Dodgeball's on the ground everywhere. Trying to find an opening is Quash. The pass to the middle. It's missed. Usiafri tried to get the tip, but just a little bit far away. And Dickey was there for the cleanup and the score to reset the lead to 20. 16 minutes is 90-70. Kansas City in front. And they've got dodgeballs in hand. They've got dodgeball control. The Wolf, Lopez able to get it up on the ground. Mason's trying to get the other one, unable to do so. And the quad ball is going to be caught in a scrum at the back. Beaters on both sides trying to get rid of members of both teams. Both the offending chasers. Hayden Boys comes up from the scuffle and gets a goal. 90-80 it should be. We do have a stoppage.
Hey, good job, Jose.
But that was a great scuffle, great plays from Gabby Lopez and from Lauren Curry. The beaters trying to break up that scuffle. Unfortunately for Curry, Hayden Boyce was able to score that goal, which is signaled by our head referee.
Let's go, Jose!
Nathan, is it 8-9 now?
Reyes, Reisenauer, Boyes, and Usiafri make up the chaser lineup, and it's Lopez and it's Mason, the beater duo that runs out your League City lineup currently on the field. Reyes, though, the beater for Kansas City, Reyes, able to find a beat onto Mason. Morimoto coming up with the quad ball. Reyes out to meet him, unable to do so. Dodgeballs haven't turned over to the side of Kansas City. Gabby Lopez nearly turned it back over, but another beat. Hayden Boyce unable to make a block. Morimoto slams it through. 100-80 now is the score. A 2-goal lead yet again. The Stampede lead. Usiafri will come out. Chris Dorsey is going to check back into the game. Boyes and Reyes. Usami getting very aggressive, but them two plus Dorsey are able to break the hold. Mason and Lopez. Mason able to beat out Usami, but Reyes comes into the front, gonna beat out Boyes, and now it's an open field. Morimoto. Lopez has some trouble picking up that bludger, unable to make a beat. Dunks through. Morimoto. Off a pivotal beat there from Reyes.
18 minutes!
Makes this game 110-80 in favor of the Stampede. .30 game, 2 minutes to play in the first half. Mason has got one of the dodgeballs, the other two in the hands of the Kansas City Stampede. Usami still trying to find a tip in there. I think the refs are going to determine if Vincent Reyes was beat there. I think Reyes thought it just hit the dodgeball. I thought he had blocked it. Dorsey went up to get that pass, but a bludger was there to meet him. Quad ball. Trying to get picked up. Boyes is there in the scuffle, but Morimoto falls on it. That got interesting there with the hustle from, I believe that was Alex Kensel.
Hey, y'all see how Hayden hustling for every ball?
Hayden Boyes and Alex Kensel still trying to make a goal out of that situation, but Morimoto was able to fall on that one. Reyes and Curry, the current beater duo on the field for the Kansas City Stampede. Dickey, Duncan, Morimoto, and Usami make up the quad ball lineup. An illegal slide onto Morimoto for Kansas City. The keeper headband is going to get turned over to Dickey, but Hayden Boyce, he's got an open hoop now. It's that small side hoop. Dickey's going to try and meet him there. But Boyce takes the shot, gets it, and off the top of the hoop. That should be 110-90 now is the score.
18:45.
Little over a minute to play in the first half, and that's a 2-point game. Dickey bringing this one up the field for the side.
19 minutes!
And Srinivasan checks in for the first time this series. Wearing the chaser headband for KC. Curry, unable to find a beat. Kensel's going to get it. That one's blocked, though, and the dodgeballs are turned over right back. Morimoto, unfazed by the beat attempt from Alex Kensel. An opening. Usami trying to find the opening. Usami unable to pick it up. Srinivasan going to pick it up. Boyes picks it up now. And it's on the ground again. Trying to fall on Srinivasan. Takes the shot. No good. Usami picks it back up. Kensel fakes a beat attempt. Usami pass back to Kensel, who does nothing.
1940.
Of course, that would be interpositional play. And League City able to come up with the defense. I think Usami thought he had one of his chasers there. Usami's still playing high here. 10 seconds to play.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last possession.
Last possession now. beat from Easter. Usiafri is back in the game. League City trying to get one more goal before the half. Easter, that beat is blocked. Lauren Curry, Usiafri making the one-handed grab. He's going to lose it, though. Reyes picks it up in the back. A bunch of players on the floor, and that's going to get turned over, and that should be the end of the first half. We'll await confirmation from the referee. But as it stands, 110-90, Kansas City leads halftime of game 2. No, hold on. League City may have one more shot at this.
Hey, great, you're fine.
Hey, let's go, great.
Ooh, does Jose get it?
Might be great. It's might be great.
We're all special.
No, I'm saying how she
Oh, and it looks like it's going to be a yellow onto Faceby. Yellow card onto Namani, who's now wearing the beater headband. This quad ball, League City.
Let's go, Jose. Hand through the hoop.
Jose Reyes has got this one. And League City's got one more shot. Lauren Curry's going to try and beat him out before he gets there. We'll await the restart. Pass out to Hayden Boys. Able to pick it up. The beat comes through. Another beat. I think it's going to be another head beat. No, they'll just call it 20 minutes.
They didn't have control yet.
Colin, please talk to me.
The call is 20 minutes. As it stands, 110-90. Kansas City leads at halftime of game 2. Second half able to get underway. It's Bauer and Scarborough will be the seeker battle on Justin R. Flag runner. Kinsel finds a high beat That may be a card. I think Kensel is about to head to the penalty box here. Usami does take the face beat for his team. Kensel is gonna get the yellow card here. And a beater down League City will be for this next run. One of the dodgeballs is in the back. Kyle Easter has got that one in the backfield. The other two will be in the hands of the Kansas City beaters. Seekers are underway. Usami gets that ball. He'll pass that over to Gulick on the near side of the pitch. Morimoto up top. And we'll take a quick break to make sure our snitch is okay. The game has restarted. Beaters for both sides are in the box now. Only one beater aside, which means only one dodgeball to worry about if you are a chaser. Robbie Wallace is one of those. He's got the quad ball in hand. He'll pass it off to Gulick, who's got it at the top of the key right now. Scarborough has got some free time with the flag runner right now, trying to get in and find that pull early into Seeker floor. Wallace on the near side of the pitch, able to get around Stewart. That was low. It was definitely close. Goes a bit low. And we'll take another pause just to make sure everyone is okay.
Alex, you got 10 seconds.
Welcome to the Lake City, Kansas City game. It's going great. So far, I have 10 seconds left in the box. So as soon as they call me, I'm back in. Y'all see me playing again for maybe about 10 seconds. But, you know, as soon as that whistle blows, I'm on. Never mind. I got 10 seconds and then I'm on.
My co-commentator, Alex Kensel.
All right, I'm back on. See you guys later.
Back onto the pitch now, Kensel goes.
Where are you talking about? The pink bag.
Boys has got the quad ball in the middle of the pitch. Trying to get taken down. The Kansas City Stampede all around him. Dodgeball's in the hand of the Stampede now. Boys able to find some respite here. Gonna get attacked by Curry. Will get beat out. Another beat. Namani comes in. 2 down. Usiafri, though, not afraid. Will find the dunk. 2 beat out. The beaters of Kansas City did their job, but Usiafri, what a play for him. 110 to 100 set score. 170 is the set score. 170 is the set score.
That's okay. Go, Kyle. Keep going.
That's fine.
Dodgeballs will go back into the hand of the Stampede. Quad ball is in the hands of Gulick right now. Bauer gets beat out, trying to get some time with the flag. But now it's Dickey wearing the Seeker headband, trying to find a pull. Usami with the quad ball right now, looking to find an opening. Dorsey will put on the Seeker headband. Oh, and what a floater. Usami found an opening, no beaters were there, and he'll extend the lead back to 2. 120 to 100 now. Kensel's gonna come out, will be replaced by Duval. Her beater partner is Connor Mason. Dodgeball's in hand for the League City Legends. Dorsey now trying to go to work on the snitch. Seeker for Stampede will get beat out in the backfield. Mason finds the beat, but the opponent McClanahan also finds one. Stewart able to pick it up. Will be received by Evans, who takes the shot. That's through. And even though the beats come through, it's a great score there from Jimmy Evans. 120 to 110 now is the score. Set score is 170.
170. 120, 110. Well, it's if this one counted. Yeah. So it's 1. Hey, you already called it good though.
I think there was a scuffle with the beaters in the backfield. No call is the call.
AJ, it was good, right? Was the goal good?
Goal does stand. Morimoto working fast. That beat from Mason is going to go wide, but will be beat out by his beater partner. Boys is going to take that down. Usami will get taken down, but the pass to the back, Duncan. Now to Jobman. Trying to get taken down by Boys again. Jobman working around the defense. Usami's going to reel that one in. Now in the backfield, Stampede will slow it down. Morimoto gets it back at the top of the key. Duncan on his right. He's going to try and get it, but Stewart with the block. Usiafri comes up with it. Keeper ball, League City. And a great beat there from Mason in the mid-game. Another scuffle as Duval tries to take down the Kansas City Stampede. Usiafri still on the move. That ball's getting taken away, though, stripped. Jobman gets that one away. And Boys is heading back to hoops. Dorsey and Dickey still trying to go to work on the flag. McClanahan misses the first. It's going to get beat by Mason, trying to pick up the second. Shot by Usami. High. Dodgeballs should be in the hands of the League City Legends, though, as we get some Seeker play here. Beat, though, from Ilarba, who now checks into the game. But that blood ray is going to get picked up by Johnson. Dorsey now trying to pick this one up. Evans gonna help out her Seeker a little bit, but Dorsey's gotta get that flag. 120-110 now as Ilarba comes in, gonna beat out the Seeker, 0 Scarborough. Kubena now checks in at keeper. Gene Lewis is also in the game, along with Stewart and Evans as the quad ball lineup. Kubena trying to find an opening now. Morimoto headed back to hoops. Kubena now takes a wide arc to the top, dodges a beat, gonna cut into the middle, and now back out. The beat from behind those, McClanahan gets it, and on the move is Usami. We'll meet Gene Lewis at the line, gets past him, gets past Kubena as well with the stutter step. Goal, Kansas City, 130-110. Stampede in the lead. Bauer back into the game as a Seeker. Scarborough's gonna get beat out. Ilarba trying to give his team some time alone with the flag. Set score 130. Kansas City's a goal away from flag range. Bauer trying to get underneath now, unable to do so. Pass to the back. Evans has got it at the back, and now will try and move, but loses the ball. That'll get picked up by Gulick.
Hey, all the time. If you can't go, sub.
In the backfield, got Duncan on his right, Jobman as well, but Gulick's gonna rush this one down. Gene Lewis eyeing him, misses the tackle. Gulick comes around, Kubena trying to find it, and it's gonna hit off the top side of the hoop. 140-110, KC in flag range. 3-goal lead for the Legends.
140, 110. 170.
170 the set score. 140 to 110 is the current score line.
170.
Kubina with Jean Lewis on his right. We'll pass to Jean Lewis. Reyes, though, back into the game as a beater. Great play to get that bludger back from Ilarba. The pass to Evans in the back. Reyes trying to charge her down. Evans, though, the pass is going to be intercepted by Jobman. One dodgeball is back, and it's owned by Ilarba at the moment. New seeker for League City, it's Ashton Butler. And it looks like we're going to have a stoppage again. This has been a messy game. Lots of contact. League City loves to play that way, and Kansas City is playing their game. Yellow card. Yellow card for Brandon Kubina. He's going to go to the box, but it's a timeout for Kansas City. Set score, 170. The current score is 140 to 110. Kansas City's in flag range and threatening to take game 2 of this series. League City was able to win game 1, 170-140, but Kansas City, they're on the precipice of tying up the series at 1 apiece and getting their first win on the board for this season. We'll come back after this timeout and keep the coverage going with game 2. Getting ready to restart here. Dodgeballs in hands of Reyes and Johnson for Kansas City. Also on the field for the Stampede, it's Gulick, Jobman. Also on the field as the chasers, it's Duncan and Rendon. The seeker is still Scarborough. On the run goes Gulick, gonna rush Jean Lewis, tackling somebody else. I believe that was Rendon. And the score comes through. 150-110. Got a little beater scuffle in the backfield. Lopez is headed back to hoops. Johnson able to beat her out. Ilarba has the lone dodgeball for the Legends. Ashton Butler still wearing that seeker headband. Gonna try and get that flag, get his team back within range. Ashton Jean Lewis now wearing the keeper headband. He's got Hayden Boys on his left along with Sarah Stewart in behind. And it's Jimmy Evans rounding out the lineup for the League City Legends. Boys trying to find a lane on the inside. Reyes, though, beating out Lewis. Blocked by Boys, the beat attempt.
Yes, Wyatt!
But Reyes finally able to beat out Stewart and Boys and regain control for his team. Scarborough is going to sub out now. And it's Sticky coming back wearing the seeker headband. Lopez is going to get beat out. Reyes, an absolute force in the beater game. Jobman. Oh, and that's going to be net contact onto Jean Lewis. League City claiming it was near the shoulders. I think the ref saw it the other way. It is a yellow card for net contact. The keeper headband will get turned over. Looks like to Hayden Boys. And this quad ball for Jobman should be an easy job for them.
Hey, can I see the scoreboard?
150 to 110 is the current score line. Set score 170. Lopez gets one of the dodgeballs that was going to try and beat out Jobman before they have a chance to score. Unable to do so. It's a false start.
Hey, Vincent! That's it. AJ, that's it. Help the seeker now. Help the seeker.
It won't be a card. Lopez is going to get a second shot. Beat will not come through. The goal does, though. 160-110. One score away are the Stampede from taking game 2 of this series in League City, Texas. Alarba is going to beat out the Seeker Dickey. Send him back to Who's. Dorsey. Now some alone time on the flag before Dickey comes back. Ilarba trying to face off a challenge from Johnson. Boys with the quad ball in hand. He's wearing the keeper headband. Tackled by Rendon, though. Rendon still with a force. Boys is going to break the tackle, though. Stewart able to screen the chasers of Kansas City away. Long beat, though. Dislodges the ball. Jobman coming around. Doesn't notice the beater. Lopez is able to force Stampede to slow down. Boys is going to get beat down. Now Ilarba's going to get up there and steal it from Reyes. Ilarba able to beat out Reyes now. And another beat onto Gulick. Ashton Jean Lewis is going to pick up that quad ball. He's on the move. Jawman trying to get some contact there, trying to stop him. But Ashton Jean Lewis, a force, dunks it through. 160, 120. The Legends are not done yet. Dorsey. This would be a big change if he's able to find the pole of the flag, get his team within range to take this game. A lot of substitutions coming in for the side of the Stampede now. Dorsey still going to work on the flag. Morimoto back in at keeper. Reyes and Curry back in at the beaters. Mason's going to miss a beat onto Morimoto. Morimoto's going to get by, get into the midfield. Reyes bidding out some of the small hoop chasers and beaters. But we'll get stopped. Mason's going to find a beat. Reyes is going to pick up the bludgeon and beat out Mason. Looked like there was a foul on the play.
Corner stop.
And I think this is going to be a foul on to Reyes for Stampede.
Casey, I also know y'all had asked something. They said last game, if you get pushed over the line, it doesn't count. Or since you get pushed over, it's not a
Currently,
It's only if you go
Bauer
over the line.
wears the secret headband for KC.
Yeah.
Usiafri, sorry, for League City rather. Usiafri, Butler, Stewart, and Evans make up the quad ball lineup with Usiafri wearing the keeper headband. Mason and Lopez are the beater duo, and that's your lineup on the field right now for the Legends. On the field for the Stampede, Dickey wears the secret headband. It looks like Usami Morimoto, Duncan, and Namani are on the field as the chaser lineup. Reyes comes off the field as a beater. The other beater is Curry. It's a yellow card for an egregious face beat. That goes against Reyes. McClanahan will take his penalty time, though, as he subs in. Morimoto still trying to find an opening, though. Dodgeballs have been turned over. Lopez on the aggressive here is going to be on Morimoto. Lopez still trying to find an opening, but Morimoto, rather Usami, able to score the winning goal. 170-120 is the final score of Game 2 as Kansas City ties up the series 1-1, and we're still without a snitch catch. We'll see what happens in Game 3 and who takes the series overall. Game 1, the Legends captured 170 to 140. Game 2, 170, 120 for the Stampede. Game 3 will start at 8:25 to determine who takes this series in League City, Texas.
You got hit.
Game 3 about to get underway. We're here in League City, Texas. The Legends and the Stampede. The series 1-1. Both teams won a nab. Game 3 here today. Starters at the line. Brooms up. And Usami once again, 3 times today that they've done brooms up. 3 times Usami has gotten to the ball first. KC on the offense. Your starters for the Stampede. Morimoto, Wallace, Usami, and Duncan are the chaser lineup with Johnson and Reyes as the beater duo. We'll get to League City shortly. Morimoto, though, is going to start this game off with a bang. Big dunk for him. 10-0. Dorsey, starting keeper for League City this game, with Boyes, Contreras, and Whitney as the other chasers. Mason and Lopez round out the League City lineup as the beater duo. Dorsey bringing out the pitch. Dodgeball's in hand for the Stampede.
There you go, Connor.
Mason looking for the exchange. Will get it. Both beaters for both sides down. Whitney on the far end. Gonna get tackled all the way out of bounds, it looks like. The beat as well. Duncan and Johnson combine on that incredible play to turn over the quad ball.
Hey, hustle. Knock out green.
And another beater exchange in the midfield. And that looked like a foul. We've got a stoppage. We'll see what this call is. I expect the dodgeballs to go to the hands of the Legends, though. Yes, and it is a face beat onto Johnson of Kansas City. That'll be dodgeballs in hand for the Legends. And Reyes has got his work cut out for him for the next minute as he's going 2-on-1 now. He is able to beat out Evans, but on the other end, the goal is scored by Gulick. 2-0, the Stampede lead. But they do have dodgeballs in control, so silver lining. Well, not in control yet. Mason does not have that dodgeball. The other one is actually sitting at the base of that middle hoop at the moment, which Reyes is guarding. Reyes trying to get in there. Usami nearly able to tip that ball away from Dorsey, but Boyes comes up with it. Mason able to beat Reyes. All dodgeballs on the ground. Dorsey's there for the tap in. 2010, early in game 3 of this series.
Thank you.
We've got another stoppage.
Hey, good work, Connor. That's what I'm talking about. You don't take your foot off the gas.
These teams have been so scrappy all day, and I imagine that the physicality is going to keep playing a part in this pivotal game 3. The winner moves up to 2-4 in the season, whereas the loser will fall to 1-5. Definitely a place you don't want to be. The loser of this game would be in last in the division, the South Division. Austin sits at 3-0. Soldados 5-1. New Orleans 1-2.
Hey, there we go.
Of course, going into a 1-5 hole does set you back a lot for the playoffs, so these teams know what's at stake. Dodgeballs, though, in hands of League City, who's set up in that 2-2 zone. Usami will send that ball over to Wallace on the far end of the pitch. Lopez will meet him. He's going to get beat in the backfield. Whitney there dives on that ball. And it's going to get picked up by Dorsey. Dodgeball still in hands of the League City beaters. In League City, good defense for them. Simple enough.
Hey, there we go. Hey, Connor, you're open. Make plays.
Oh, I do know who I am.
Lopez trying to beat out Johnson. Unable to do so. Johnson in the scuffle. Boyes has got it. We've got contact in the beater game. It's going to be a foul, but advantage is played. Contreras. I think that goal came out. I think that goal was good. We've got the stoppage right now.
Trainer!
We're going to take a short break just to make sure everyone's okay.
That's a strong girl right there. Yes, sir. Love to see it.
It is a yellow card for net contact again onto Johnson. Already 2 yellow cards this game. She's got to play the game differently. Remember, 3 yellows will equal a red card and ejection from this game, and that could be pivotal for Kansas City here in game 3 of the series.
You are at 2 yellows, by the way.
Quad ball in hands of Usami now. for the Kansas City Stampede. The goal was no good for the side of the Legends.
I definitely feel like this interfered with play.
I do too.
Hey, calm down.
Kensel and Mason have the dodgeballs in hands for the Legends. On the run, Vincent goes. He's able to find the beat onto Mason. And now deep into the backfield. We get confirmation it's no goal. Both dodgeballs in hand still. Kensel. Both will get beat. Reyes is back to hoop. No dodgeball situation now for Kansas City. They're going to have to do it on legs alone. Dodge very quickly at the back. That's Gulick, who will send it back to Usami at the top of the key. B is missed, though, from Mason. Kensel, the only one with the dodgeball on this side of the field. And Mason gets his back. Gulick and Wallace still on the top.
20 seconds on
Reyes
KJ.
rejoins them. Boys will get beat out. Mason's beat goes wide. Mason will come out to meet it again, though. Gulick, the shot, blocked. Dorsey with the defensive stop. Dorsey on the run. He's moving quick. Ahead of everyone. One chaser in the way. Dodges, dunks, scores. Tie game. 20-20 is the scoreline early in Game 3. Kyle Easter has checked into the game for the League City Legends. Also coming into the game, Jobman has come in at beater, and Scarborough comes in at keeper for the Kansas City Stampede. Kubena also in the game as a chaser now, and Contreras, Whitney, and Dorsey still the quad ball players for League City. Wallace now with the quad ball. Both beat Easter and Reyes. Wallace gonna use the open space. Shot goes wide in the beat in the backfield. Duncan unable to pick it up. Another stop from League City as Dorsey has got the quad ball now. Now in the hands of Kubena. Dorsey will sub out for Usiafri. Sarah Stewart is checked into the game as well at chaser.
Now go with it. Go with them.
Coming up is Usami. Will get beat out. Easter is clear. Will beat out Reyes. That's another beater down for the Stampede. Shot from Kubena. Blocked. Usami on the move. But Contreras is there to meet him and stop the run. Wallace is going to sub out. Namani comes in at chaser. And Quash has come in at chaser as well. B goes wide from Easter. And now Easter will get beat by Reyes. Quad ball comes out. Usami's got it. Top right of the field on the far end of the pitch. Trying to weave through the defense. Shot is low. Namani gets beat in the backfield. Quash is now going to pick it up. Usafri trying to meet him there. Blocked by Sarah Stewart after the shot attempt from Usami. Picked up in the backfield again by Scarborough, the keeper. Contreras is there trying to get it from him, but now out to Quash, who's got it on the near side of the pitch. The pass back to Scarborough now, and the League City Legends able to hold, but the Stampede still in possession.
Hey, beater behind you.
Reyes able to beat out Easter. Quad ball will come back up top to Scarborough. Back to Quash. Tap beat from Jobman to try and clear the way for the chaser. Another beat as Easter goes down. That beat from Kensel goes high. The wrap from Kubena, the pass is no good. Usami's going to pick it up on the far end. Sarah Stewart trying to block it. Usafri trying to block it, but unable to do so. 3-2 KC, and the beater game in the midfield. Kensel unable to come up with it. Reyes makes another incredible play. Jobman and Reyes, very good job from them on that beater play. Speaking of beaters, Lopez is back into the game, along with Easter, and Ashton Jean Lewis checks into the game for League City. He joins Kubena, Usiafri, and Stewart as the quad ball lineup. Big steal from Lopez to get that dodgeball, and Usami heads back to hoops. Kubena gonna pass this to Jean Lewis. Jean Lewis inside the keeper zone now, just walking it in there. Pass to the back. Usiafri gets it, scores. Tie game again, 3-3. Been back and forth so far this game. No team really getting a big lead. Usami Ball in hand. Morimoto's come back in as keeper for the Kansas City Stampede, and McClanahan comes in at beater. Aston Jean Lewis will get beat out. Another beat comes through. Easter able to get that. Jobman using some technique there to get both bludgers back. Just one of them, actually. Easter will pick up the other. Usami is forced to pass this away. Morimoto on the near side of the pitch. Fakes a pass. Kubena not phased. Keeps his eyes on Morimoto. Beats in the backfield. Easter will tap back in. McClanahan tries to get back to his teammate and does. Jobman picks it up. Lopez, though, not able to beat out McClanahan. Lopez beat again. McClanahan gets away with the bludger. And the throw-in is good from the Manny. The cowbells ring because it's 40-30. Usiafri's taking off. The Legends storming down the pitch all the way through. Usiafri takes it himself. 40-40. The Stampede taking a lot of time on their offenses
7:36.
because of the defense from the League City Legends, still scoring, and the League City just coming down the pitch just like that on the fast break and nabbing themselves a goal. Morimoto calls out the play. He's got Usami on the left, Namani in the back, and Quash on his right. Jean Lewis is headed back to hoops. Blocked from Usami. No, it's a beat. Kubena will get beat out. McClanahan doing a good job to keep that quad ball with the side of Kansas City. Mason takes a shot at McClanahan, will succeed in getting that beat. Scuffle for the bludger, though. Kicked off back to hoops. Quad ball. Stalled right now. Jobman stepped out. That's going to be a turnover back to hoops. Morimoto's got this in the midfield. But with no dodgeballs, can't really do anything. Masterful work there from League City to get the dodgeballs back. Lopez and Mason are those beaters. Morimoto at the top of the key with that ball. Now Usami on the right side. Gets around Kubena. And a nice shot from the backhand. Beautiful left-handed shot from Usami to get over Usiafri. Breaking through that 2-2 zone of the League City Legends. It's 50-40 now. Kansas City scores, then League City ties the game right back. That's been the story so far here in Game 3. Every game of the series has been so scrappy, been so close. And Game 3 is more of the same. Stewart's going to go around to the back. Usiafri, Kubena, Usiafri again. Breaks the tackle. Usiafri now headed back to the hoops. McClanahan with the dodgeball trying to block it. Jean Lewis, that's a bit high of a pass for him. We've got a foul in the midfield, it looks like. I believe those two beaters on the left side of your screen may be where this foul occurred. The referees are going to talk this one over. No, it appears, looks like Usiafri may have stepped out on the far end. You hear that call out for the Stampede. No dodgeballs. And it's a charge from Gulick. Jean Lewis and Kubena unable to get him. Some authority on that slam. 60-40. 2-goal lead for Kansas City is restored.
60-40.
Usiafri is joined by Boys who checks into the game. Kubena and Stewart still the chasers, as well as Mason and Lopez still the beaters for the Legends. Meanwhile,
10 minutes!
McClanahan and it looks like Curry are the beaters in for Kansas City. They're trying to stop Kubena. McClanahan fakes a pump. Usiafri on the far side of the pitch. Gets around one defender, drops the quad ball, picks it right back up. Still trying to break the tackle, blocks a beat, gets through the physicality from Usiafri. Still too much. And unfortunately, it's not enough. As Kansas City gets through, Boys trying to tackle him for it. Rendon still comes up with it. Kubena now with the tackle. An ugly play. This could get ugly. We're gonna take a break while we figure out all what happened. We're gonna take a quick break. Resetting now. No fouls were issued after all of that.
Too many men on the field.
I believe the referee just issued a lot of warnings to all the players, making sure that everyone stays safe, of course.
Hey, play your game, Brandon. Let's go.
McClanahan and Curry, the beater lineup for the Stampede at the moment. And it's Duncan, Rendon, as well as Gulick wearing the keeper headband, and Quash rather, on the far side of the pitch. Who has the quad ball now? B comes through. No, actually, it's clear. That quad ball will be tapped on the ground, trying to get through the physicality of the League City defense. Up and over! Wow, Sarah Stewart went up to try and block that. But a beautiful score from...
70-40.
Beautiful score from Brenna Duncan.
11-25.
Ilarba back into the game. Butler checks in as chaser. And it's Chris Dorsey now wearing that keeper headband. Hayden Boys and Sarah Stewart still in the chaser game, and Gabby Lopez still wearing that beater headband for the Legends. Long beat. McClanahan gets beat out. Another beat from Ilarba as Boys tries to get through. Butler, now the pass. The shot goes over. Picked up by Dorsey, trying to get around the defense. The pass out, it's going to get picked up by Gulick. League City not able to score. The Stampede able to hold. And the Stampede lead this game 70-40, the largest lead of the match thus far. A 3-goal lead. Scarborough is going to come into the game as a keeper. And Nemani coming in wearing that beater headband now. Rendon is going to send it back. That's going to be a turnover behind the midline.
Guys, come on.
Hey, get back on D. Run back on D. Downing, mark him up. Downing at the line. Downing at the line. Go to him.
League City, the beneficiaries of that. Dorsey gets that pass from Boys. Ilarba able to beat out Curry there. Dodgeball still in hand. Boys gets it in the midfield. Blocks a beat. Pass to Stewart. But the defense is there from Quash. Gets that quad ball out. Hayden Boys does. He's going back to hoops, though. Butler's going to pick that up near the midline. The shot to the back. Dorsey's going to get it. Gets around one. Stewart is there for the score. 70-50 now. Amazing ball movement from League City. Way to keep. That's going to go wide, though, for Ilarba. Going to go and just take that ball away from Nemani. Curry's going to pick it up. B comes through. Ilarba able to stop that in his tracks. Hayden Boys on the run. Pass it out before he gets beat. Duncan score for Dorsey. And League City coming through, coming back on this lead from Kansas City. 70-60 now. The Legends still down, but they have bludger control still. Easter is chucked into the game, along with Lopez.
70, 14 minutes left.
14 minutes have elapsed in the first half. Usami has the quad ball in hand. Duncan heading to the backside of the pitch. Scarborough up on top as well. And that one's going to go out to Rendon on the far side. Dorsey's going to come out to meet him. Easter looking to beat out Nemani here. Kansas City trying to confuse the defense. Duncan did get beat in the backfield. Easter now taking matters into his own hands. Beats out both beaters. The shot's going to go up over the top. Scarborough not able to get there in time. Kyle Easter, what a play for him to get that turnover. Keeps Dodgeballs in control. Lopez is going to sub out here. Usiafri is also checked into the game. And Duval is back in.
70-60, 14-42.
League City, chance to tie up this game here, 70-70. This is mirroring how game one went when they tied it up 70-70 then, and then took the lead. Nemani will get beat out by Easter.
15.
Boys, round that keeper line.
Hey, 15
oh, big
minutes.
contact there, big push. Butler to the back, Usiafri, the shot is low. Kansas City able to hold. Scarborough still in the game here with quad ball in hand. He's got Usami to his left, Rendon to the right. Big steal from Nemani there. Rendon gonna get wrestled to the ground there by Boys. Beat from Duval. Usiafri picks that one up. Gonna take this slow. Dodgeballs finally turned over to the Stampede. Felt like an eternity that the League City Legends had dodgeballs, that's what started this massive comeback for them.
Kyle, let's go. Make moves. We want to throw them off.
70-60 the current score line. A little less than 5 minutes left to play in this first half. Boys with the quad ball. Near the top of the keeper line. The shot is no good. Little high, little to the left.
16 minutes!
16 minutes is the time. 4 minutes left in the first half. And you see the beater duo of Lauren Curry and Madeline Namani. This beater duo for Kansas City just turned over the dodgeballs and with the pressure alone forced a shot and a quad ball turnover. Also on the pitch for the Stampede, Morimoto wearing the keeper headband. Usami as well as Quash. And it looks like Dickey is also in the game. Duval is going to get beat out there by Curry. Morimoto in the backfield. Going to flip the field to Usami. League City quick to move though. A pass to a beater. I think Usami just passed it to the jersey.
Lauren!
League City able to turn over dodgeballs here. Only one in that backfield there for the Stampede now. Duval and Easter now with dodgeballs in hand.
17 minutes!
Namani's able to get back though as Easter gonna get beat out, trying to get aggressive there. Boys on the keeper's own line, trying to find an opening. Usiafri now is gonna get it and gets through. Breaks the tackle, tie game. 70 all now. Kansas City and League City. It's 70-70. We're almost at halftime of Game 3. Both teams one game apiece in this series. This is tight. It's been a scrappy series. Just over 2 minutes to play. Both teams, you can feel the hunger. They both want to get a win in the series, and that second win on the series for both of them. Morimoto fakes the stutter step. Pass to the right. Usami with the shot. It's through. 80-70. Mason's going to come back, get a beat, force a dodgeball on the ground. Kid's going to get one back. I don't think he was able to get, no, not able to get the other one back. But Usiafri on the move now, trying to get that quad ball, unable to do so. Kansas City tackling well. Contreras the shot, just to the right. Boys able to pick it up, but he's going to get beat. Quash now. In the backfield, will hand it to Morimoto, the keeper. Quash is now going to sub out as Wallace checks into the game. Morimoto also going to come out for Gulick. Curry and Namani still the beater duo for the Stampede. And Dickey, the other chaser that rounds out the Stampede lineup currently on the field. Chris Dorsey is checked into the game as keeper for League City, along with Kubina, Reisenauer, and Contreras, with Mason and Duval comprising the beater duo. Gulick passes that back to the point chaser Usami. Now back to Gulick on this close side of the pitch. Usami again. Kansas City trying to find an opening here through this trees defense that League City is currently running. Only one bludger to do so. Means it's going to be hard. The shot, though, is good. Usami going to extend this lead. Mason able to beat out Curry in the backfield. That's going to turn over dodgeballs. And so the score, but in the scuffle of the intervening period, they're able to turn over dodgeballs. Ilarba back into the game for League City.
1930!
30 seconds left in this half. Kubina's coming fast. Coming up the pitch. Pass over to Dorsey. The shot. No, he's beat. Picked up. Beat from behind. Ilarba. Chase Contreras now on the run. The shot is good. Able to get a goal back. 90-80. League City. They're not done yet.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last possession of the first half, 90-80. This has been an electric first half here in Game 3. Usami has the quad ball now. Gulick on the right, Wallace on the left. Usami will get beat out. Gulick in the backfield. Gabby Lopez takes away another pass option. It's only Wallace and Gulick now for the Stampede that can play the offense for them. But the beater duo of Curry and Namani providing time. They've got dodgeballs in hand. Carlos Alarba's trying to wrestle one away. He does, but he's going to get beat. Nemani, heads up play. Lopez able to get one, and dodgeballs have been flipped. The score does come through. The Legends do flip the dodgeballs, though. That is halftime, 100-80. Do you take that trade if you're League City? We'll find out in the second half. It's 100-80. Kansas City leads. We'll find out what happens to round out this series after halftime. Second half about to get underway in Game 3 of the Stampede vs. Legends series. Both teams have taken a game. 170-140, League City was Game 1. 170-120, Game 2 to Kansas City. And now KC leads 100-80 here in Game 3. Set score, 160. Your starting seekers, Kensel and Jobman. Seekers are released. Justin has not been caught today yet. Will that change in Game 3? We're about to find out. Usiafri, Reisenauer, Contreras and Kubena are the chasers, and it's Dorsey and Ilarba comprise the beater duo for League City right now. The pass to Contreras on the near side of the field. Looks like Jobman's going to be defensive seeking for the time being. The floater from Chase Contreras is bit to the left. Reisenauer is going to get beat from that pass from Usiafri. Dodgeballs are still in hand for the Legends. But it's Reyes. He's had an electric series so far for the Stampede. He checks in now. Quick beater duel. Beats out Dorsey, dodges the beat from Ilarba, and able to pick up his bludger. The quad ball in the middle, though. Usami near windmill dunk score. Usami. 110-80. 30-point game. Dorsey in the middle, causing all sorts of havoc. Beats out two. Gonna get beat, though. That could prove costly here for League City. Reyes sends one back. All three on the side for KC. That green dodgeball in the front is down. League City's got none right now. It's going to be really hard to score. Evans is checked in the game, but she's alone in the backfield. Turned over. Gulick on the run. Ilarba does have one, but nowhere near Gulick at the moment. We'll pass it back to Dorsey. The shot, the beat, but Usami still there. Gonna have to get around these chasers for League City. The shot is good, able to do so. 120, 180, KC. They're getting close to closing out this series.
Is it 160 set score?
Yes.
Yeah.
160 the set score.
I appreciate that.
It's 120-80 at the moment. It appears that Kensel is now defensive seeking. knows that a flagpole puts them 1 goal away from not only a game win, but a series win. League City cannot allow that to happen. Dorsey, though, is able to beat out Reyes. Boys now has put on the keeper headband for League City. Reyes is going to get beat out again. Or Usami, rather. Reyes beats himself. He gets Dorsey. Now going to beat Kubena. But Boys in the midfield. No, he'll get beat. Gulick in the midfield with the quad ball now. It's got Wallace, Usami, and Duncan in the back trying to score here, trying to get within flag range here to try and end this game. Gulick with the quad ball near the middle of the field. Jobman still going to work on the snitch. Whitney checks into the game now. She will also be defensive seeking. Gulick trying to get through. The shot is good. The tackle from Boys unable to do anything as the Stampede are now within flag range of winning this series. 130-80. The Stampede have pulled away. 5-goal lead. That's the largest of any of our 3 games thus far.
Can we move those water bottles back a bit? They're just blocking our angle on the score.
We've got a stoppage.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, and the ref has got his cards out. I'm not quite sure what happened here. But it looks like Reyes is headed to the penalty box. Oh, it's a blue card for making ref calls on Reyes. That's going to put KC a beater down here. League City, they've got to capitalize here. Boys knows he has 2 dodgeballs, knows he can get aggressive here if he wants to. Mason's going to try and clear the way for him. Boys gets into the midfield. Easter trying to clear the way as well as Mason. Big beat though. Boys still scores though. Johnson was able to take out Mason, but Boys still scored. 130-90 now the score. Set score 160. Beat in the midfield means it's dodgeballs back to KC. Usami with the quad ball on the far end of the pitch. Reyes able to beat out Easter there. Now it's Kubina that's going to get beat out by Reyes. Reyes again with a beat, but he's headed back to the hoops now. The shot is no good. Duncan's going to get that out to Wallace. Off broom goes Wallace.
Robbie, you're good. You're good.
Mason's going to be subbing out here. Boys still on the field. That bludger is going to get picked up by Easter. He'll send that back to his other beater partner, who is Chris Dorsey. Boys is going to get attacked by Gulick here in the midfield. Easter trying to help out here. Reisenauer's going to be able to pick it up. Dodged by Usami. That barely stayed on. Reisenauer still with the quad ball. Only one beater between her and the goal. The pass out to Boys. Going to get broken up though. And it's back to Gulick. Kansas City with the stop. Long pass down the field. Usami, the wide receiver. 140-90. Bit of a touchdown pass there for the Stampede. The Missouri natives are cruising. 50-point lead, 2 goals away. A flagpole wins it as well. Although the way that the snitch Justin has been going, not sure if that'll happen. Stewart has got the quad ball in hand. Usiafri behind her. Jean Lewis on her right, and it's Evans headed to the backside of the hoops. Easter and Dorsey round out the League City lineup currently on the field. Stewart, beyond keeper zone line now. We'll pass it back to Jean Lewis. Jean Lewis waiting for his beaters to make a play here, but it's dodgeballs in hand of Kansas City. The shot from Evans is through, and they'll get to triple digits. 140-100 now. KC still leads. Beater game in the middle. Dorsey, bludgers on the ground though. Fast come the Stampede, running through, gets around. The pass no good from Usami rather. A tip from Usiafri, and the shot is over the hoops from Usami. Good job from Johnson to keep that from going beyond the midfield. That would have been a turnover and a costly one. But that beat from Dorsey goes wide. Charge from Scarborough. The tackle from Musiafri is not enough. And it's 150-110. We'll see if it stands. No. Off broom, they call. Goal's no good. Still 140 to 120. 140, 100.
Good. All right. Helping the live stream. I'm a fan.
Here we go, lock
Been
it
a
up.
fan from the sideline for a while.
140, 100, the current score. 160, the set score. Usiafri with the quad ball in hand. It's going to bring it beyond mid-pitch. Contreras, Stewart, and Evans, also the chasers for League City. B is going to come through. Contreras, pass to Stewart, tapped in. Can Leagues calling it beat before, perhaps? The refs are going to talk this over. It looked like the assistant referee was adamant that it was beat before.
That was. They're saying the goal went in.
Oh, it's no good. Did not go through.
No, did not go through. I thought it may have been beat before, but it's just no good. Did not go through. Stays 140 to 100.
Hey, Brian. Is Corey staying the whole time? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Long beat there from Mason. Going to take out Reyes, but a shot will be blocked from Usiafri. Picked up by Stewart. Usiafri gets it right back. League City. Easy shutdown there, and they've got dodgeballs in hand. Mason and Alarba, that beater duo. They're gonna have to put some good work in if they're gonna score here and get back in this game. Scarborough, the keeper for Kansas City. He's gonna get beat out. He's headed back to hoops now. Johnson, the beater. A lot of the bludgers though down in Kansas City territory. Usami able to pick that off. He's on the run. That should be a score. It is with some authority. 100 to 150. One score away, or the Stampede. League City is going to have to pull off a masterful comeback if they want to win this series. But as it stands, KC, a goal or a flagpole gives them the game win and the series win. Usiafri passes to Contreras. Evans and Stewart, also the quad ball players at the moment. It's intercepted by Usami. That could be it. Running down. It's going to be blocked by Alarba. He'll save it for now. The shot up over the top. Scarborough can't reel it in. Beat from the back by Kensel. Now tackled by Usiafri. Evans will pick it up. And there may be a foul here.
Riley, get back. Riley.
No, it appears to be fine. What should have been the end of the series, League City continues to fight. Not done yet. Usiafri, Kubena back in the game. Back to Usiafri. Kansas City Stampede trying to play out this defense, but they know they're still one goal away from winning this game. Kubena. Shot, intercepted. Usami, taken down, ball out. Stewart is there, can't reel it in. Picked up by Gulick, keeper ball. And now on the run goes Gulick. The Stampede charging down the field. Kubena, the only one there. The shot, initially called good, but it should be no good. I think it was low.
What is with this guy?
Kubena, the contact was enough to stop the score from happening. The referees will talk it over.
Hey, it went under. Oh, yeah, 100% went under.
Yellow card for Brandon Kubena. And that may be the nail in the coffin here. Gulick will come forward. The shot is good. That's going to end it. Point game series. Casey take it 160-100. They win the series 2-1. Big day for the Missouri natives. They go to 2-4 on the season. A scrappy affair. Good job overall for both sides. Kansas City take the series 2-1.